Game of the 50-50. Game of the 50-50. All right, ladies, you got your fans? All right, now let's do a little work about let's look at it.
I don't know if y'all know, but Westlove and the 478 band, it's like,
Game of the 50-50. Game of the 50-50. All right, ladies, you got your fans? All right, now let's do a little work about let's look at it.
I don't know if y'all know, but Westlove and the 478 band, it's
All right, y'all, real quick, ladies and guys, and ladies as well. All right, y'all, real quick for the menu. Game with the 50-50, game with the 50-50. All right, ladies, you got your fans? All right, y'all, let's do a little work about let's here we go, y'all.
I don't know if y'all know. What's love and the 478 band? It's like,
Grand Rising. That little young man remind me of my choir I used to have in the hood. I had little kids like that I got out the hood that could sing, you guys. They used to rock that church. But that young man had a beautiful voice, you guys. Yes, I just thought I would put that up there because we have to encourage our children, for greatness. But yeah. So anyway, today I'll be talking about the Olmec civilization. The Olmec civilization. Let me just look at y'all because I don't like being behind here talking about our ancestors. Okay. Today we'll be talking about the Olmec civilization. The Olmec civilization was discovered in the late 19th, early 20th century. The first document was in 1862. Way before Christopher Columbus came, they were here. They are your ancestors, you guys. And when I look at the Olmecs, let me show you a picture of one of them. When I look at the Olmec, I could see myself in it. I remember my grandfather telling me that we have always been here in America. We have always been here in America, you guys. Okay, I gotta download a picture. I download one when Pink can get up here. Yes, we have always been in America. Do you guys know if you were native of this country, or do you know if you were the ones they brought over here on the slave ship? Do you know who you are? Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about, was I already here? Or whether I was one of the ones that they brought over here off the slave ship? Now, most of us come from West Africa. Yeah. So you go through the DNA, they'll tell you that most of us come from West Africa. And indeed, it makes sense because archaeologists have shown that the Olmec civilization was from West Africa, from Malay tribe called the Doggone tribe. Y'all know about the Doggone tribe. They were a people in West Africa that knew about the planets and named those planets before the satellite came out. Yeah, and then I thought about Sister West, how she said that's what she studied, the space. And way back in time, before there was satellite, our ancestors were telling them and naming the different stars and planet up there. Namely, the Doggone tribe is popular for naming Cyrus A and Cyrus B. One of them bigger than the other. I don't know which one it is. But indeed, maybe centuries and centuries later, the satellite came on and there those planet was. Getting back to Sister West, it's already in us and in each and every one of us. I'm like, how did she study the skies? How does she do that? Just study the space and able to make this GPS, but it's already inside of us. Our ancestors, the Doggone tribe, have always predicted the planets up there even before the satellite. What would you be? What kind of mentality would you had it been you wouldn't been untouched by the colonizer? Had it been that we would have been left in our natural state because we gave the world the history. We invented everything in the world. We gave the world map. We gave the world everything. But they have deluded us till we don't even know the knowledge of self. Are you a native of this country, or were you one of the ones that were bought on the slave ship? Think about it. Think about it, y'all. That's a valid question. That's a valid question. Do you know who you are? Where you come from? So if you can't trace it back, but you do know that all over the world you are a native all over the world because everybody knows that civilization started in Africa. So they're saying that the Olmec tribe is part of the Doggone tribe, that they settled so many centuries Before they said BC, before Christ, before the Bible, they were over here. Y'all know our DNA is so old till we predate the Bible. That's how old our DNA is, you guys. And I know don't just say that. Esau and all their greatest scientists will tell you that too, that our DNA is older than the Bible. We don't get this stuff. They won't tell us this kind of history in school. But let me just talk to you guys. And then, of course, we're going to, y'all saw the thumbnail. Y'all know I'm just not getting around to when Melody was going on all these rants. But yeah, Miss Nail, y'all. What about Miss Nail? What is she doing? Do y'all think that she is become an art? Melody gonna address that because the young lady named Who Knew asked her about Miss Neal, and so Mel gave her answer, and also she's sick and tired of Miss Betty and Stormy. Let me just say hi to each and every one of you. It's 1:31 in my neck of the wood. Oh, y'all, I forgot. I cannot do. Tell y'all, I'm gonna say hi to y'all in a minute. Let me just do house rules. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance for such things as comments, criticism, news, teaching, research, and reporting. And all things on Black Titanic channel is fair use. You guys gonna learn today. You gonna learn today that most of you on here are native of this country. Yes, most of you. Like 90% of us is native of America. The slave trade was told to you backwards. Yes, they went over there and bought slaves over here. Y'all know most of them died before they get here. So they had that theory right there had to be put to rest. So what they did was start capturing the black native that was already here and putting them in prison. I call it prisoner. They want to say slavery, prison. And that was truly our Holocaust. I don't know why they don't want to call it a Holocaust, but it was our Holocaust, you guys. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And don't want to pay us reparation. Hi, Miss Ada. How are you? Hey, Brenda Gray. How you doing? BT, look, that line down is a good workout. Y'all know Brenda? I learned it. It's just some old stuff we used to do a long time ago. Just y'all learn it. Learn it. It's nice. Then it's nice when you're having like little birthday parties and stuff with the family to get up and do that. Yeah. So my daughter and them gonna tell you, I'm gonna be the life of the party. Y'all ever go to party with my daughters and they'll be sitting down like a little old lady? I be up dancing. They know me. Mama gonna get up and dance. That's when we went to St. Thomas too. When they took me to St. Thomas for my birthday, the island boys up there playing them drums and stuff. My daughters were sitting over there like they were old ladies. I left them and got on the dance floor. They soon got up and danced though. Yeah, but anyway, I like dancing. Miss Lady. Hey, Miss Lady, she talking to Miss Dee Dee. Miss Dee Dee, I ain't heard that in a long time. I forgot about that dance, the wobble. It's the wobble, but with a few extra beats. Looks like I had forgot about the wobble, girl. Yes, we know how old you are, Miss DG. Okay, I answer you, Miss DG. Somebody was saying they're gonna get them a fan. Yeah, it's a skill tool. Y'all just practice with. I used to have a fan, or I like the handkerchief. Got them fans be in my way. But you get your red, white. I like red, honey, and just when you be clicking, that little red scar be going, and that click that red scar that away while you doing your line dance. You be booging it. You just learn a skill with it. I like the red scarves. But them sisters right there, they handling those fans though. They handling those fans. My sister always liked it, the fans. I liked it, the red scarf was my thing when I used to do line dances. So Miss DG said she gonna learn that dance. Chad, I'm gonna learn that dance as I can flip my fan like that. Last out loud. It do. I'm tell y'all something. I just love being black. I just even just the way we dance, the way we talk, the way we maneuver around. I just love being black. And you guys need to love being black as well. Yeah. Okay, let me get on. I guess Miss Pinky will be here soon if she didn't go back to sleep. Pinky. Oh, my Darnice is on here. Darnice, hey, thanks for being here, Darnice. Yeah, sugar shack. You guys know this my ex daughter-in-law, but she's still in my life because I got this. She gave me a grandbaby, y'all. Yeah, it's my ex daughter-in-law and the ex dancer. Yeah, Darnice, you got to go back and watch like two of the videos back where I did. You are on there. You're on that newspaper article. And I'm gonna have to give you a copy of that newspaper article. You can put it up and show it to your children. Darnice is a dancer. She used to dance with the dancing dolls back in the day. And when she came into my life, she was a different style of dances. I was more the street dancer. Y'all know that. Street dance. I'm talking about street dance. You know, we used to go down there to the corner and watch them boys do them break dance and flips. And so that's where I learned how to dance. I had a girls dance group and a girl dance group, and I dropped them because I didn't want to just sit up there and look pretty. I wanted to dance and I wanted to win dance contests. Okay, she said, okay, I'll look at. Thanks for being here. Oh yeah, you guys, my grandbaby, her son just had a birthday. So y'all can say happy birthday to my grandson, Kyrie. How old Kyrie? About what is he, 9 or 10 now? Don't quote me. Sugar Shack. Yeah, she's my ex daughter-in-law. Yes, she is. Yeah. Louis McLean. Hello. Okay, he's 11. Yeah. He's 11 years old. Happy birthday. Shirley saying happy birthday. Okay, y'all, we're going to get started with the Olmec civilization. You guys gonna learn today. I don't even know where Pinky at. I don't know how I did not download some of these pictures. My goodness, I'm at the, okay. I don't like when I'm not prepared. I thought I was prepared though. Oh, let me just read this to y'all. Where he at? Y'all can't see him? Here they go. I don't know if y'all can see him. Oh, I'm coming. I wrote the wrong thing. Okay, here we go. When Pinky get here, I'll download it for y'all. I don't know if y'all can see that. Y'all see, they're called the Olmec civilization. Anyway, let me read this to you guys. It says that Donald Trump, I think when he was running for office, he was 1242. I don't know what that is. But in this country, they continued the myth that Columbus was here first, but he was not here first, you guys. We were here. But archaeologists proven fact that the Olmec was the first settler to start a nation in America. And they had drills. They wonder, how did they drill? Y'all got the mirror, the calendar, and the ball, and they the first one to make shoes with rubber soles. That's what they're known for. But with that mirror, they see that this drilling holes was drilled all in those mirrors, and they're wondering how did they get drills back in those days? But our people had electricity back in those days, y'all. I'm letting y'all know that. The Caucasus want to believe he is the conqueror of the sea, but he's not. He wants to be superior, you guys. He would never want y'all to know that we are the conquerors of the sea. Everywhere Columbus went, he had to go and get a black guide. Every last one of those Esau, wherever Esau went, he had to get a black guide because they didn't know the way. Anyway, we are conquerors of the sea. We are expert of the sea. But when we taught Esau the sea, they started committing genocide all up and down that aisle, all up and down. That was that's the worst thing we ever did was trusted Esau. But anyway, they used the genocide of African across the planet. But our ancestors were expert navigators who traveled thousands of years before Columbus came into existence. And you getting ready to look at the Olmec civilization. This is Black Titanic. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Today we will be talking about the Olmec civilization, you guys. Yes. If you look over here to your right, these are big colossals head, over 9 feet tall, and there still is wondering how did our ancestors build this? Were they giants? Were they giants? Were they tall people? If so, it's like 9 feet tall that they carved. They were very expert. Look into artwork. They were carving these people to look like them. Now, a lot of scientists have been trying to say that these are not black people, y'all. Some of them said these are Mexicans, baby faces. They're saying everything except for these black men. But they never would turn that head around. But you turn their head around, they got dreadlocks. Oh, and then that's what I like about our people. We got a look that nobody else don't have. Yeah, we got a look. But anyway, we're going to be studying about who we are as a people. Do you know if you are a Olmec? Did y'all know that that's not been that long ago? I want to say the 1940s. I need to look it up. It's not been that long ago since they unearthed these artifacts, you guys, all up and down Mesoamerica. Now, the part of America what used to be like Arizona, California, along that line where they was in the United States where they were finding these heads. Most of them they found in Mexico, y'all. Yes, we were the first in Mexico too. So we're going to be learning about who we are today. Do you know if you're an Amen? Do you know if your family was a native of this country or were your family brought over here under slavery? Like I told y'all now, I hope y'all know that slavery was taught to us in reverse. That's what it was. Your black history just don't start with slavery. Your black history just don't start in America. We were the first all over the world. You are a native. Anywhere you go in this world, you are a native. And one thing I don't like about what my people say, that the slaves or the prisoners couldn't read and write. They could read and write, they just couldn't speak their language. So they couldn't speak our language, and we couldn't speak their language, but we have never said that they couldn't read and write. But that's how they trick us with these words to make us feel like we're illiterate. But the reason, because it was not our language. Archaeologists has traced most Black Americans from West Africa. Most of you are from West Africa. If you just do the DNA, the genealogy report, that's what they say we're from. And Mali is in West Africa. the doggone tribe. They say this is the tribe that the Olmec tribe came from. But they were here before Columbus. They sailed here, migrated here, built a sophisticated penal sophisticated community, you guys. Yes. They also was ready for war because you could see this young man right here with the dreadlocks. On the front of him, he has on a military helmet. So they never showed the back of the Olmec because they were trying to prove that they wasn't black people. So if you turn the head around, you will see that he's wearing braids uh, or dreadlock. It says, wonder why they only show the front of the Olmec's head, but the back proves without a doubt they were Africans. But about they come from the Mali tribe. This doggone tribe in Mali, they predicted planets up there in the sky before the satellite came. Cyrus A and Cyrus B. Before the satellite came, they was telling other scientists about those planets. So they're amazed. How did our ancestors know about those planets up there before the satellite? But you guys got to read up on it. It's quite interesting. You let them tell it that that's what they were from. So it kind of reminds me of Sister West. Her knowledge, I mean, how does she know how to just do that GPS by studying the space and those planets up there? But then I thought it's already that knowledge already in us, that knowledge in each and every one of us. But we have been dumbfounded because we don't have the knowledge of self or the history of self. But the doggone tribe is your family. The Olmec tribe is your family. They sailed here before Columbus. They predicted planets such as Cyrus A, and then they came back and told scientists about the smaller planet. I don't know which one was smaller. It's Cyrus A and Cyrus B. One of them bigger than the other. Yes. Shout out to the doggone tribe. Shout out to our ancestors, the all night. When you go into ancient Africa, you'll see on the walls paintings of our ancestors traveling, you guys. We've always been expert of the seas, you guys. But Esau will never tell you that because Esau wants you to feel like he was the superior beings. But actually, everywhere Esau go, he needed one of us as a guide. But around 1311, 181 years before Columbus, Ababaku, the second of the Mali Empire, those are the doggone tribes, was said to have landed in the Americas, determined to find the limits of the ocean. And those ships was built, you guys, they were built strong. And they knew how to move with the current of the ocean. Yes, we traveled. We were expert seafarers, expert in the ocean. Yeah. Bach dedicated his throne, leaving it to his younger brother, Mansa Musa. Now, Mansa Musa today has been the richest man recorded, a black man, has been the richest man recorded in history, Mansa Musa, who will go on to be the richest man in history. But we are experts. Traveler, Columbus needed had to go get one of the blacks to travel the sea with him to show him the way. He tried to come over here plenty of times, y'all. He tried to come plenty of times, but he couldn't find his way. But while we commend Christopher Columbus, should we say Cristobal Colons for sailing the seas in search of a new land on Europe's behalf? He was not the first to make that journey, you guys. It was your ancestors. In fact, Wiley Untaught evidence exists that Africans sailed to America and settled centuries, years before Columbus. You got to know your history before slavery. We were not just slaves, you guys. Do you know who you are? Could it possibly you could be the descendant of the Olmecs? But let's just read this. Donald Trump signed the 1242 policy. African American for 400 years in this country continue the myth that black history began with slavery. But archaeologists proven fact that Africans, the Olmec, was the first settler to start a nation in America. In fact, they traced the Olmec tribe back to the Dogon in West Africa. So some kind of way they are relatives. The Caucasoid wants to believe he is the conqueror of the sea. And he has used it for genocide of African across the planet. But our ancestors were expert navigators who traveled thousands of years before the Caucasoid became into existence. This is the Olmec civilization, you guys. Who are you? Do you know who you are? See what the fans are saying. The story that they still trying to hide. The story that Columbus tried to kill. Y'all know he was a mass murderer. I believe that soon we will be able to face our conscience where we belong. Where do you belong? Because a lot of you walking around here are native of this country, but you've been falsely made to feel that you were brought over here as a slave. Sankofa says, I do believe that this is Van Sertima contention also. He said that the indigenous population who met Columbus on his arrival to America said that they said that they had seen people who looked like them. That's what the travelers said. Black history in America does not start with slavery. The Olmec tribe is the oldest civilization in America. Archaeologists named that the Olmecs meaning rubble people because they were the first people they found that made rubber soles for their shoes and play games with a rubber ball. They were originally the Dogon tribe who migrated here from Mali, Northwest Africa around 1000 BC. The Olmec settled in Mexico are known for their colossal head sculptures. Each colossal head is carved out of one piece of rock about 9 feet tall and weighs around 24 tons. So they're amazing. How did they get these? How did they carve it? How did they move it? About 22 of these heads are found all over North and South America. Olmec also built many of the pyramids in the Americas, you guys. America's got a lot of pyramids, not just in Arizona. We got some in Tennessee as well. And what we know as the Olmec calendar is really the Olmec calendar. So they invented the calendar too, y'all. They were very sophisticated. The red man, or what we know as the Indian, didn't exist in America until the Chinese from Asia migrated here and mixed with the Olmecs. So what y'all don't know about Asian people, the Chinese, their DNA is closer to ours than any of the race on this earth, simply because the first inhabitants of that country over there, Japan or wherever, China, was black. The Olmecs are the fathers to all Native American civilization. But the Olmecs didn't disappear. They later became Washita, Cherokee, Freeman, Tanuso, Seminole, or what we would call Black Indian, which most of you all are. I am Blackfoot and Cherokee. Most of the people in these tribes became POW, prisoner of war. These are your ancestors, and became the first slaves. Others became known as Moors. Black people made treaties with the Europeans. They taught them Freemasonry government. They helped fight the British for the U.S. independence and even helped write the Constitution, which established the United States of America. Who are you? So these are artifacts that was found, you guys, in Mesoamerica, proving that the black man was here before Columbus. These are considered twins. They're getting ready. They are facing a jaguar. See what it say? Olmec. The twins at El Azuso, as they were discovered with the twin facing off against the jaguar. These are your ancestor artifacts that they found. The black man proves without a doubt they were African. Wonder why they only showed the front of the Olmec head, because they have dreadlocks. And even was wearing beads, y'all. Our ancestors always wore beads. But this is the back of the head. They never would show you the back. They always would show you the front, because one of the things that they have been trying to do was disprove that this was a black civilization that they found, y'all, all up and down Mesoamerica and Mexico. They found these colossals, and they are giant boulders that they made these colossals head out of it. As you can see, these are braids. This is the back of the head. These are braids. So we're talking about we were here first. We were here before Columbus, you guys. This is a colossal head right here. This is a black man. He's wearing a military head. Now, this civilization, y'all, was very, very advanced. And when the European really came and saw our civilization, they was amazed at how advanced we were. They wanted what we had, and they took it. They took it, right? Y'all know how they took it, through war. And then they claimed it on their own. But this is the America hidden secrets right here. If you look up the Olmec civilization, you will see so many artifacts that they have found. This is America's secret. The black man was here. He's always been here. Some of you are descendant of the Olmec. Now, the slave trade was told to us backwards, you guys. Some came over here, yeah, they was captured and came and bought over here as prisoners. They called them slaves, but they were really prisoners at war when they brought our ancestors over here. But most of those people that was captured into slavery was our ancestors that was already here, the Olmec civilization. And I can say myself that I look like, if you look at my nose, I look like those people. My nose is just like that.
There's significant evidence, archaeological, written, and oral, suggesting that the first Americans were black. Black people in America. Before Columbus. California, for example, was home to thriving black Native American tribes for thousands of years. The original inhabitants of California descended from West Africa, the Olmec civilization, Egypt, Asia, and the Pacific Islands, forming a rich mixed cultural nation. Europeans were amazed by the advanced societies they encountered, complete with aqueducts, merchant areas, and sophisticated infrastructure. The Olmec civilization in Mesoamerica, dominated by Africans, left behind colossal stone heads as evidence of African presence in the New World before Columbus. The Olmecs also contributed written language, art, astronomy, and mathematics to Mesoamerican civilization. While other races were present in the Americas before Columbus, the landscape was predominantly black. Many black Americans today may have Native American ancestry, and there's significant evidence, archaeological, written, and oral, suggesting that the first Americans were black. Black people in America.
This is Black Titanic. Looks like this is Martell Holt's place. Looks like y'all see that truck. I thought they were moving stuff in, but they fixing, I don't know what that is, but they're installation. Hey, hold that camera to that house over there for me. They putting on the installation and
oh, that's a nice house. Look how it's made at the top. You
they
can't
got
see
the door open. Let me see what they're doing. Thank you, Stephanie. Yeah. As y'all can see, I'm still here. I'm out here. Yeah, that door is wide open. Huh? Just somebody working on one of those. I don't know. It ain't none of my tail. Hello, how are you? Just filming the house. I said, I'm just filming the house for the Love and Marriage Huntsville show. What y'all installing? Okay, y'all, I just got a few minutes. I'm on Martell Holt's property. They still working on it. As you can see, the workers are there. They installing something over there, but let me go so y'all won't see behind. Hey, y'all, I got my, what's that say? God said go shirt on. This Black Titanic. I'm actually over here filming the house where Martell Holtz is at, and they are putting something in. I don't know what they're putting in. Looks like something, but y'all can see they still working in the house. They got the lights on and everything, and anyway, this is Black Titanic signing off at Martell Holtz site. Hey, babe. Okay, you guys, y'all see Martell back to the stage. Move. Yeah, you guys. Yeah, y'all saw that Martell house has been finished. Y'all know they've been advertising it on TV, but Martell took the house off the listing, you guys. He had it overpriced anyway. I think it was like first $340,000. That's overpriced for Huntsville, you guys. So it went from $340,000, then he put it down to $314,000. So as you can see, that was during the winter time. I think it was raining that day, and I just stopped by and I talked to some of the buildings and Mr. The man building the house, Mr. Fred Atkins. Yeah, I wonder why he wasn't on that show, because that man right there, y'all know, once a month I went by there and checked on that place and documented that place. That man built that house from scratch. Martell was never there. Mr. Atkins built that house, so he couldn't pull it off that he had built it, because I had documented so much of it. But they wanted to bring him on the show like he had built the house, because y'all remember the Scott saying, yeah, I see you in the building again. All he did was put that shovel in the ground, and that's all he did, and we didn't see no more of it. And then I think the next time we saw him, it was Christmas Eve. Do y'all remember that? He had the baby and Arian, and they had them picking up grass off the yard. And that's when Arian had came into that money. And Arian said that she was investing in that house. And we knew Martell had lied to that girl. I'm like, you believe that Martell took that girl money, did what he want to do with it? Now they broke. Well, she won all that money at the casino, whatever she said. She won that money at the casino. And they broke. She don't even have a telephone to call nobody. You know how to go down there and get you one of them food stamp government phone. Go get one of those. Ain't no excuse for you not to have no phone. But how everybody doing over here? What y'all think? Did anybody know about the Olmec civilization? Did y'all know about them? Put a one in the chat. All y'all know about y'all ancestors, the Olmec. So when y'all were growing up, y'all hear a lot of elders say, I got Indian blood in me. And then it became to be a joke where, because you don't know your history, you resent, well, you just don't want to be black, trying to claim you're Indian. And we are the original native. We are the Indians, you guys. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Dragonfly. Yes. Knows about the Olmec civilization, you guys. They try to keep our history hidden from us, but our ancestors always come back to tell. I always know that. Our ancestors gonna tell you that all you gotta do is stick around long enough. Your ancestors gonna pop up, and then I tell you what else. They start studying these dummies, their bones, digging up. The more they dig, these Esau disappeared. So that's how they know that we were here millions or thousands of years before anybody came on this earth, because they just disappear after a while when they do they research, and all you saw was just this beautiful chocolate skin. I'm saying we got the best hair in the world, y'all. They digging up them mummies 1,000, 3,000 years old, still got a head full, got a big old afro. Now, who hair can do that? Not nobody other race of hair. They dig them up. They get 1 month later, they bald headed. But our hair lasts the test of time. We got the best hair, y'all, in the world. But we've been tricked out, not to really like our hair, but we got the best hair in the world, y'all. Yes, we do. Yeah, I was seeing them when they dug up Miss Lucy. Said Miss Lucy is the oldest artifact that they done found. Miss Lucy had that big old afro, still a big old afro on her head, and I forgot she was thousands and thousands of years old. I said, now that's good hair right there. Y'all can't tell me that ain't good hair. Strong hair. Our hair, too, is the only one that defies gravity. You put the afro up there, it's going to stay up there. Can't nobody else do that with their hair. Our hair defies gravity. Yes. Hey, good afternoon, Kathy. Brenda Gray said they were the Mesoamerica and worship false gods. They worship false gods, she says. I don't know what they worship, because I didn't get into all that, but I'm sure they weren't worshiping that Caucasian that we've been worshiping. That Caucasian that we used to see in church all the time. Yeah, I'm sure of that, Brenda. Thank you. They were wealthy too. Yes, very wealthy, sophisticated. They were sophisticated. And so they want to speculate they probably was tall people. They can those colossal heads was over 9 feet tall, y'all. And what they said, 21 tons. So they wonder what machine did they have to pull those colossal heads, because they think that they made the colossal heads out of a mountain of rock, So they wonder, how did they get those heads down the hill? What they doing? But then if you read on, they talk about the sophisticated drilling that they do, that they see in the mirrors, that they made mirrors, and some of them they would make like necklaces hang around their neck, and they had this sophisticated drilling, which indicate that it probably was electricity back in the day. They also built pyramids. The presence of African is all in the United States. We got pyramids from Arizona all the way down here to Tennessee, you guys. Pyramids. Yes. And then still they talk about the pyramid over in Egypt. Y'all know Egypt is Africa. So is Israel, is Africa. Now over there where the Jews is at, they carved that particular area out in 1940 and gave it to the Jews, and whatever they did to the Africans on that land, y'all probably know what happened to them, deleted them and put the Jews over there in 1940 over there in Israel. But Israel is black, y'all. It's in Africa. A lot of people they just say Israel. They try to put it like it's separated from Africa, but it is Africa. All righty. Happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday. My baby, 11 years old. I get to keep him this weekend. He said he coming over Friday. He said, Grandma, I want to come over Friday. I'm like, sure, come on. Come on over. Shoot. They said Africa was here in America. Oh, Queen Wisdom, thank you for saying it. Yes, this is Africa. Y'all scratching your head. Yes, we are in Africa. Yes, ma'am. This is Africa. Archaeologists. Now, this is what their scientists are saying. They study the earth and all these pyramids and artifacts, and this is part of Africa. And so it was an earthquake or some kind of something happened to where the land separated and traveled to, and so the land in Africa, which is what we're on, separated and traveled. And so the people that was on this side, they still was on there. So that's why their sisters and brothers will travel to sea looking for their loved ones after that earthquake happened and the land split it. I think what they call it, Pangeo. Y'all look it up for me. I think it's spelled Pangea. When the land separate, something happened under the ocean that triggered the land to separate. But anyway, I gotta look that back up. So I don't want to give y'all the wrong information. I'm look up what Pangea means. Do they call that Pangea? Let's see what they call that. Yeah, from about 300, 200 million years ago, the continent we know now as North America was Africa, y'all. Yeah, we're on Africa, South America, and Europe. They all existed as a single continent called Pangeo. Yeah, and so Pangeo was a supercontinent that existed during the late. It's assembly from the early continental. I'm reading this, but yeah, that's what it's called. So y'all can read up on it. Read up on it and see what happened. So all the still people was inhabit on that land, and then they drifted on over here, and their families started searching for them, but they just stayed on here. This is how a lot of us got here. Thank you, Queen Wisdom. Thank you. And thank y'all for talking black to me. Thank y'all. You do know if it was a false god, you're going by what? So I don't, you're going by what the clear people told you. Yeah. They worship. They were very spiritual people. And I'm telling you, they weren't worshiping Caesar Borgia, better known as Jesus. Y'all look up who Caesar Borgia is. That painting on the wall, everybody you see, that clear person named Jesus, his name, he was a real man. His name is Caesar Borgia. That's his name, y'all. Thank you, Queen Wisdom. Brenda Gray, yes, ma'am. You too, right. We're going to come back. Thank you, Queen Wisdom. I'm going to come back and do that on the Pangeo about how we still on Africa and how the land separated. I'm kind of confused right now. I know what you're talking about, but I got to make sure I get y'all the right information. Dragonfly said also the people that come here from North Africa are considered clear. Mustafa Hefrin fought against that, became he black. Yeah, it wasn't like that billion years ago though. Yeah, you're right now, Dave. For some reason, everything changes. Even Europe was black, belonged to the African. In fact, the first Holocaust was committed over there on our people in Europe. You guys, they just found more artifacts in the Grand Canyon. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Our presence is here. Our presence is all in the United States, that we were here before anybody else. And also that this indeed is still Africa. Now, I do know that it was renamed something else. Let me see what Queen was. Dragonflies, that was an article about a couple years ago stating piece of Africa was found in Alabama. Yes, you well read. Yes, it was. And yeah, Alabama and Georgia. That soil, and it's a lot of artifacts here in America, but they won't tell us that. We do not know our history, y'all. Yeah, we run around here think about Africa way, way over there, and we still in Africa. We've been, well, Malcolm X said, we've been bamboozled. So, yes, it was. That article right there, I'm going to pull all this up for y'all. I think I'll come back tomorrow do the Pangea tomorrow, so y'all can learn more about how the land separated and how we still in Africa. Y'all, I want to be, because I'm kind of confused right now. I knew about it, but right now my brain's ache. I'm kind of concentrate on the Olmec civilization. So y'all know that our DNA is older than the Bible. Y'all know that, right? Our DNA is older. It predates the Bible. That's how old we are. All right. All of us did come from Africa. We was already here. That's why I say that, the Moors. We talked about the Moors. People know the Moors. The Moors was very sophisticated too. They were already here also. The Moors, if y'all need to read up on the Moors, when I tell y'all something, y'all just get a little 15, 20 minutes from me, but you need to go and do your research and tell it to your children, y'all. Teach it to your family. I was speaking on the lady saying false God. I was saying she do not know if it was a false God. Yeah. I know Queen Wisdom. I know a lot of stuff that we learn when it comes to our people, it's always got to be negative, but it's the opposite because that's how they taught us. Because y'all, when you say voodoo, oh my God, y'all think of evilness. And voodoo, it ain't nothing but taking care of the earth. That's what voodoo is. That our ancestors believe was put here to take care of the earth. We're in tune with the nature. They didn't understand it. See, when they first came in contact with us, our pharmaceutical was something out there in the herb. You go out there, you get healing through the different herbs, right? So they begin to say that, well, this is evil stuff they doing right here. This is voodoo, the stuff that we do. But voodoo that's all that is. It's just the taking care of the earth. But they have us to think of demons and something negative. So anytime y'all see voodoo, how they put it on, y'all learned that stuff from TV, that it was evil, but it's not, you guys. It's not. Look it up. Yes, y'all talking back to me today. They have demonized everything black. Yes, ma'am. Family, read up on Dr. Sebi. They want to silence him. Some foods really do heal. Hey, do you remember, Greta? They took Dr. Sebi to court. Dr. Sebi had a heal for cancer, you guys. So when that cancer, it makes a lot of money for these people. They millionaires. They do not want that cancer now healed. They don't want you to heal from that. It's too much money. So they took him to court. They had to dismiss the case because those herbs that he was using and that remedy that he had used had cured so many people, you guys. He cured people, so they had to let him go. And then they want him to shut him up. He couldn't sell that product to cure cancer. He couldn't sell it because if he did, they would have put him in prison. That's just how they worked it with. No, they weren't having that. What? You gonna cure cancer? No, my money making? No way. That's how they make their money. Yes, our people think buying crystal is voodoo, but they enhance my energy and mine. And then for those of you that read Bible, crystals all the way through the Bible, especially in the book of Revelation. It's all the way through the Bible. Crystals and incest and all that is in the Bible. Of course, you don't read and you don't know. They say you are what you eat. It is so true. Yeah, I know that because, honey, you get fatter and fatter the more you eat. You won't hardly gain no weight if you stay on no fruits and vegetables. You start adding all them pork chops and bacon and all that to your diet. Yeah, you are what you eat. So who is the Brenda? So I'll answer that. Some did worship false god. Okay, Brenda. Thank you. Yeah, probably did. Yeah, he had a cure for AIDS. That's it. It wasn't cancer. It was AIDS. Thank you, DJ. It was AIDS. Thank you. He had a cancer for. Okay, Greta said I'm right too. So his y'all know when they seized that man died over there in a jail. He had some money with him and he was going over there to do something with that money and they put him in prison and God knows nobody don't know what happened to Dr. Seti. I don't know what country he was in, but nobody knows what happened to Dr. Seti. I got my suspicions, because they wanted that man gone. That man was writing them books on all the healing herbs, and they really worked. He was taking too much money out of the pharmaceutical pocket. Most of this stuff not made to heal you. It's just to keep you coming back. I'm going to tell y'all a story, and I don't want nobody else to try this. Now, I was diagnosed with cancer when I was like about 22, right? I was diagnosed with cancer, but I refused to take the chemo and the chemotherapy and all of that kind of stuff because I knew that's what destroy you. It's the chemo. It's not the CA. It's the chemo. It's that medicine that they give you. How our body is made to heal itself, right? So when they give you this chemotherapy, I'm not a doctor now. When they give you this chemotherapy, they kill all your good cells. They have these cells called phagocytosis. It's like an army. When something foreign come in your body, they like all band together, go and attack that foreign substance, whether it's a tumor, whether it's a cancer, or what, and kill it. But if you got that chemo in you, it can't kill it. Because what the chemo do is kill the good cells and the bad cells. You have nothing to fight. So I knew that. So here I am. Here I am a senior citizen. I use my own natural way along with some herbs, along with an herbalist to cure my cancer. And I told another young lady like 20 years ago, because it had took all her hair out, and she stopped. Until today, her hair has grown back. She should be about in her 50s now. She thanked me so much. But don't do what I do now. I'm not telling nobody to do what I did. That was just because I knew. A lot of y'all just go whatever they tell y'all. That's what y'all do. So natural herbs cure many illness. That's how my Black Titanic, my auntie on the Titanic, that's the book that I wrote by my auntie on the Titanic. That's how she got on that boat. She was a herbalist. So she was hired to people be sick. She was hired to cure anybody get sick on there. That's what she was for. We all have cancerous cells in our body. Cutting out sugar helps a lot. I would stay away from chemo and try Dr. Sebi's way of healing. And yes. Okay, you guys. Now we're gonna get ready to Thank y'all for talking back. This is the first time I ever had y'all to talk back to me. Queen, stand in the sun barefoot. Stop eating meat. Just fruit, vegetables, and your body will heal all diseases. Yes, ma'am. Our body is self-healing. It's self-healing. Mammogram also have radiation in the machine. I don't take mammograms. I'm gonna tell y'all something. How y'all know these people? Everybody got loved ones. Some of my loved one probably died from CA. But before they were diagnosed, they were just up doing well. But as soon as they diagnosed, soon as they started injecting that stuff in them, they just pass on. But before then, they had it. They were just running around, didn't know they had it. So I just tell each and every one of you, y'all make sure that y'all do your research. If that ever happened to you, do your research. BT, I'm always talking back to you as an elder also. Miss Roxy said Grand Rising Queen BT in chat on the replay. Aruba must be talking about the chemo. Yeah. There's a book where you can find your tribe by your last name. I can't remember the title right now. Miss Dragonfly, most of us don't know our last name. Yeah, I look at myself and I look at those doggone people. I got the same nose they got. Y'all look at my nose and look at the Olmec civilization. Yeah. They say take a mammogram once a year. Not sure about that. I don't take mammograms. I'm not telling y'all what to do, but if you got a healthy titty, your titty gonna stay healthy. But you put it under all that radiation, what you think it's gonna do? Kill some of those cells. Keep your titty healthy by not going in all that radiation that they put on you. It's a lot of stuff, y'all. We have slave names. How can it tell us what tribe we are from? Know the slave names like Davis, Jackson. Okay. We all got prison names, not our identity. All right, y'all. Let's get on. Thank y'all. Great class today. I love it when y'all talk black to me. Talk black to me. I love it. Okay, we're going to love and marriage hospital. Y'all, we've been talking about Nell and Stormy Mom. Now, y'all know I don't be trying to keep up with nobody. This stuff may be old, but I ain't never reported on it before. I get around to reporting when I can. Yeah, what's this say? Some people believe everything a doctor say. The book wasn't designed for our bodies. That's why I'm so proud of Melody, y'all. Even those hair products, y'all saw how now the hair products that they had for us now, they got soothes out because a lot of ladies having fertility problems, tumors down there in the womb, reproduction problems, tumors, and they saying that it's linked to those perms. They don't know nothing about our hair. They don't know nothing about us. But that's why I like Melody, because Melody took her time to go to a black chemist. So, that specialized in things for black people. They say black people do not feel pain like others, so most likely to get pain. Yeah, we less likely to get it. Honey, you got to jump through hoops if you black to get pain. Your eyeballs could be hanging out, and they'll look at you and tell you, take some Tylenol, boo. Take some Tylenol. Your eyeballs hanging out. You're right. You're sure right. And then, you're sure right. We love hair. We have hair. They have fur. Oh yeah, thank you, Greta, for reminding me. That's right. Yeah, that's right. We're the only race that have hair. They have fur, you guys. The same thing like your dog or cat. That's what's on their head. All right, and we're the only humans. We are humans. They are Neanderthals, and we are the only humans, you guys. So, and they are Neanderthals. Also, most of them have the same DNA or blood type as the monkeys. But for some reason, they always call us monkeys, but they're the ones with the same blood type as the monkeys. My grandfather always used to tell me, when they tell you something, it's just the opposite. When Esau tell you something, you better believe it's the opposite of what it is. Yeah, you know what? That started way back. They used to operate on black women's without cut them open, without pain pills, pain medicine, what have you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's right. And that's right, Greta. BT teach them we are the only human people. Better read up on their origin. That's right. We are the only humans on this earth, you guys. Everybody else is Neanderthal. We are the only race of people with hair. Everybody else is fur. Okay? Keep it coming in. Lots of medical advances were because of black women being used as guinea pigs. They operated on those women without anesthesias and experiment on them. Y'all, my grandson was at work and he was working in Tennessee and he chopped his arm like this hand from this part was hanging off. Don't y'all know they wouldn't get that boy no pain pill? They would not get him no pain pill. I said, you better come on back down here come on back down here. They gave him some tramadol. Y'all, if anybody know what tramadol, that's just like a Tylenol. That's what they gave him. I feel so sorry for him. He'd be hollering. Darnice, I'm talking about Marcus. Darnice no Marcus. Henrietta Locke's family just now getting compensation for pharmaceuticals company made billions upon billions of her research from her cells. And y'all know when I was in Alabama A&M, I didn't know I was studying Henrietta Lacks cells. I did not know that, and that's how one of the granddaughter was in college, and they was talking about. She said, "Well, this sounds like my family last name." That's how the family found out decades and decades later that they were using this lady's cells. This lady, any kind of medication that we're using come from studying her cells. Because what the cell do, and it was so amazing, they if you look at those cells under the microscope, they multiply. You can try to, every time you try to kill them, they kept multiplying. And so that was what we were studying. We were studying all about those cells that multiply, and I didn't know then, but I know now. We were studying Henrietta Lack's cells. A lot of schools studied her cells. Y'all know that biology class is where Bed Bug said she was in. Honey, everybody was an F student except for me. I was a B student. I'm not just bragging, but see, they were young kids. I was like in my 30s, and I just had went back to school. I did that to get out the house, y'all. I had all them babies. When I went to school, it was like heaven sitting up there. Yeah. But anyway, y'all, the little young kids, they just didn't know. But see, I've had that nursing background in science, so it came easy to me. Anyway, so that's just all that was. But when I first started off, I didn't know I was making F student when I was like about 18 to 19. By the time I get 30 something, I'm always familiar with what they putting out on us. All right. Greta said they ain't getting no pain pill. If you do get some, and you do. When I was in that truck hit me, I showed y'all when I got hit by that truck. They gave me 30 of them. After 30, they were telling me, oh no, ma'am, you can't be still. All right, let me show y'all. Ma'am, you can't still be early. Look at this, y'all. That's me right there, right? I'm gonna make it big so y'all can see it. That's me right there, stuck between. My grandbaby was in the back. She was 7 months old. My other grandson was 12 years old. He was right there on your right. And then we were stuck and trapped, y'all, between two 18-wheelers. I had no back, no knees, no nothing. I had to get knees and place in my knee, both my knees and place in my back. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure did. They gave me 30. They gave me 30 of them. After they ran out, they wouldn't give me no more shit. And Greta, you right. I would be hurt so bad. I just had to suffer. I just had to suffer through it. That's all. Cause they wouldn't finna give me no. Then my next door neighbor, she Esau talking about she got 120 when she went there. I'm like, what you get 120 pills for? What's wrong with you? She said she got some kind of nerve problem that make her hurt. I'm like, okay, well, they gave me 30 and I had been in that bad car wreck, girl. That ain't no car wreck. What you call that, a truck wreck? You call that a truck wreck, don't you, girl? Not no car wreck. Oh. Okay, y'all. I know y'all. We just thank y'all today. I sure have enjoyed my school today. Wonder what Pink. I bet Pinky went back to sleep. Pinky be going to sleep on me. She be keeping that baby. Okay, Stormy. Okay, Stormy is in her feelings. This is about Stormy Mama. And y'all know Stormy Mama and y'all know Nell. Oh, here we go. Y'all, before I put this on, it's little stuff that we don't remember. Little stuff like what Mel said. Mel said that content creator asked her what do she hope, something about the future. And she said that she have no future with Love and Marriage Huntsville, and she have no hope in Love and Marriage Huntsville. So I'm wondering, this was one of her live recently. I'm like, when is she saying that she not coming back? That this gonna be her last season because she said she don't even think about it. No hope. I hope I got it so y'all can hear it. Here you go, Love and Marriage Huntsville, y'all. Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising, you guys. I woke up about 4 this morning. It just was a vision that I had. And I stayed up to 1 o'clock trying to prepare you guys this Black history about who you are. Who are you as a people? A lot of us think that we were brought over here on the slave ship, which is absolutely not true. The slave ship was true, but it's told in the reverse. Majority, about 90 or 80% of the people that was enslaved were the blacks that was already here, you guys. But for the most part, they were already living in peace with the red man. They were already Indians. So when y'all say Indians, you got Indian blood in you, it's true, you guys. We were the first one here. When you think of an Indian, you think of a red man. But I have visions all the time, and my visions usually come true. It's something that will scare you. It's scary. I embraced it since I got older. But I have visions, you guys. Every time I see a vision, it comes true. I don't know when, what date and time that vision will come to pass, but it comes to pass. I even had a vision that Stormy, a mean lady, was cussing me out, and that was in the 90s, and it was Stormy. And when I was standing up there in that parking lot, and Stormy was yelling at me. Y'all could see how I was frozen because I was actually living in that moment. That was like in the 90s, y'all, that I had that vision that I went was this woman was cussing me out. Those same words that she said to me in that parking lot was what I saw myself in. And then all of a sudden the angels came and lifted me up and I flew away. And because of my present, this woman was blessed. I was sent there to bless her. So I'm looking over there at the TikTok. I'm like, how is that? What sense did that make? I don't know. I don't know what sense did that make. That because of that she was going to be blessed later on, but I don't know why. So there was other things that I saw too pertaining to Stormy, but uh, I just gotta let it play out. How is this picture gonna play out? Vision of taking care of the elders. So like at 4 o'clock this morning, I had a vision from a spiritual being. It told me that someone was going to bless the socks off my feet in my chat today. And that person's life journey and steps will be honored by the higher power of be God from generations down. So I don't know who it is. So I'm getting up. Lord, I never did this before. I've never told my secrets about my visions that I have. But whoever you are, you're going to be blessed and your generations down going to be blessed because you blessed this old lady before I left this earth. But this blessing, it didn't.
Like, they're literally out of their minds. They're boycotting television shows, thinking they're gonna. They think that the bloggers, they think bloggers are. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see them ratings and see how bad they're gonna look, and they're gonna be like, they have no power, none. People don't understand data analytics. When they think the show's ratings are down, that's probably because.
So this is where Marceau gets on there and called himself attacking the millimeter. He called us batch crazy. That's what he called us deplorable. Who boycotts a reality show? We boycotting y'all criminal activity is what we boycotting, and y'all bullying a single mother and her children. That's what we were boycotting. But anyway, let's just see what happens. He said the millimeter had no power. This man really thought that he had the power to do this on his own. No show can go. No show can move without the fans. So let's see, from June the 29th, they did a whopping 307,000. So that's still under 500,000. I do know most shows will cancel you if you can't get 500,000 most network, but OWN must really be struggling. July the 6th, my birthday. 269,000 people. So let's just see, you guys. It's constantly going down. 269,000. Y'all do the math. And keep dropping. July the 13th, 266. Let's see. Keep dropping. Now, July the 20th, not in the top 70 cables, you guys. July the 20, you guys. We looked and looked and looked and searched for the rating. It never did come out, you guys. They still has not put July the 20th up there to show us what was July the 20th. That was my soul doing. Carlo, this man sat up there and talked about he couldn't wait to see the ratings. All right, so August the 17th, 170,000 right? August the 14th, August the 24th, 252,000. Now, that was Melody. People tuned in because Melody was having that trip. August the 31st, 277,000. So you can see these ratings are very low, you guys. It's not because of Melody. Melody's sticking to her black excellence. It's because of the fakeness that we're getting, all the criminal activities. It's because of Martell being convicted of doing a heinous crime to his ex-wife. Heinous crime of that RP tape. He was convicted in court and he's still on that show. So and then they're taking so many breaks also. Where is this show going? There are so many articles out saying, can this show survive? There's articles been written about this show not being able to survive much longer. But we know who's going to survive because Melody keeps a job. Melody's still working her property preservation classes. She got her own network and she got her business, her 7th Avenue business. She got things that she constantly be doing to bring in money. This is not the only thing that she do. It's unfortunately that they turned her show into a clown show. It's anywhere from black excellence. Now the man on there arguing with the deacon board, the church members, the neighbors. This is a love and marriage Huntsville cast, and don't forget Maurice. Uncle Fester with the DUI. Uncle Fester up there harassing the content creators and the subscribers so much that we got a lawsuit out now. Don't forget who else? Stormi, she in and out of court. Destiny, in and out of court all the time. Martell, in and out of court all the time. This is the cast that we got. But anyway, shout out to Melody, who still holds up to her part of the bargain of what this show's supposed to be. Black excellent. And then this man turned her show into a clown show and then took her idea and went and did it somewhere in Dallas, Georgia. Allegedly, and I've been heard that he's been sued by the one in Dallas, Texas now, because he's been sued. They ain't playing that. I think he blindsided one of the wives with the husband mistress, and she not playing that. So I don't know if Texas one of those states that is Texas one of those states that where you can file charges against the mistress. I don't know, but whatever the case is, the woman was trying to heal from all that, and this man trying to break up this family. This man brought in the mistress to that show, blindsided the wife. That's what I heard. That's just allegedly, y'all. I can't say whether it's true or not. All that is allegedly. So the ratings went down in July the 20th. Did not make the top 70. It didn't even make the top 100. That's what I thought. It was nothing up there at all. August the 17th, it came back with 170,000. August the 24th, 252,000. These are the 24th, and the 31 was because Melody was on that show.
Get to the meat of the problem here. Okay, because there's a lot of energy in this room. What is really the problem with this group of women? I know majority of you.
So everybody sits around at this table, right? This one they thought Carson Blue in because they thought Carson Blue was messing around with Hotel as well. And they also knew that they thought that she was friends with Bedford. So, but the problem here that I see is Stormy mom that's going to come for Melody, you guys. Stormy act like she can't do what her mama. Let me go. Stormy act like she can't do what her mother cannot control her mama. But also now,
and I can tell there's
now Tisha sits here also. Tisha is a big problem in this group. She sit here and she love to gaslight events, drama towards Melody that will cause Melody harm and heartaches, but it always backfired on her. This is the same scenery, you guys, where she set up Destiny, they set up Trish. All these people have affiliation with Martell. Okay, let's keep going. She's sitting up here gloating because she got Carson Blue on that but up there, and she knows Carson Blue had went to her and told her about the RP tape, and she did not want Carson Blue to notify Melody. She said everything was going to be all right. But what y'all don't know, Carson Blue and this young lady right here had a blowout that they did not show, allegedly.
something still going on here. I think there's an energy between you.
So let's talk about Neil. Now, right now, they're already in the chat talking about Neil. That beautiful lady named Hugh New got a chance to talk to Neil. She asked her, how do you feel about Neil hanging out with the ops? Because we do know that Neil been doing some shady stuff. Seems like Neil is always saying something positive about Martell, but when it comes to Melody, she gonna put that shade in there. So here's what she's saying right now. She sit up there. Melody has took her on that trip. Y'all do know she acted a fool on that trip. Over a card, had a beautiful room all by herself. She acted a fool. And then after that, when they're on that beach, she was talking about Melody behind her back. Melody and let her fans got to her head because she thinks she above Jesus now. How do y'all feel about this lady? Do y'all feel like she is Melody? Good for Melody, you guys. I always thought that this lady right here counseling Melody, I believe Melody would have left Martell earlier, but she was being counseled by this lady right here. This lady stayed in her marriage with her man, but her man didn't bring home no baby, as we know. But how do y'all feel about Neil? Do you feel like Neil is Melody counselor, Melody friend? How do you feel about it? Because she's walking shady with the ops.
Stormy?
Let me ask a question. Do you think it's energy between her and Stormy or her and Stormy's mother?
Well, I don't know Stormy's mother.
That
would be you.
So yeah, nobody don't know you, Betty. Betty, nobody don't know you. Y'all know Stormy sit at that table. They still on the girls' trip now. This girl trip really is the girls' trip from hell because all of her ops is there. They all got everything in place. Now remember, Stormy brings she do the same thing that Tisha do. This is something that they don't do nothing new. They're not created on that show. We've seen that before. Tisha Ball, Carson Blue. Now here he is. Here goes Stormy. She brings Trish. Trisha been attached to Martell, been in this woman marriage at home. You guys, they were not yet divorced yet. She might have been separated from her husband, but she was in this woman's marriage at home with Martell and has dealing with Martell. Now, that's what Stormy is doing for her. They all sit around at the table plotting. She brought this lady. She brought this lady in there, her mother in there to attack Melody. Melody has said she will not be going through this season with nobody else's mother. This woman old enough to be her grandmother. Yeah. So Miss Betty always coming from Melody. Miss Betty is always on somebody's Facebook platform talking about Melody. She's so envious Melody because Melody is what her daughter would never be. That's somebody with integrity and morals. Melody will never scam her customers. Y'all saw that. Y'all saw that. That shows me about Melody. Y'all saw that when Melody did that TikTok live, Melody was not worried about no $1 million. She wanted her customers have prices that her customers could afford. She could have put those prices up. She could have made it. Yeah, all those people on that line, she could have made $1 million. But she thought about her fans and her guests. Can they afford this? So anyhow, this woman don't want nobody to be in competition with her daughter. Although her daughter is on this woman's platform, who is Melody's platform, she feels like Melody never wanted Stormi on the show. That's why Melody go back and say, I bought her on the show.
Yeah, and that was a little something.
Okay, well then now that's what we want to hear about.
It was something that happened on social media.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at beautiful Kiki. I forgot she was there. Oh my God. Kiki. And she looks so gorgeous. She's so pretty. Oh my God. What a blessing to see her up there. Yes, Kiki. Yes. Anyway, she about the only original friend you got up there at that table right now, Melody, as we know. We side-eyed Miss Fletcher, though.
But because somebody else is talking that doesn't have anything to do with it. So I'm trying, we're gonna talk.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I just said someone else is talking that doesn't have anything to do with the situation.
No, I didn't say I had anything to do with it. The only thing I was saying is if you all can talk about it.
And I think she will speak. But I think that we may require you not to, just because you may or may not be privy to anything, and that's okay.
And I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I'm a big girl. I can handle it.
Now, I will say this, Stormi. When you were talking,
She didn't let me speak.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't want to forget.
Well, that's still rude.
Okay.
So, Stormi, I clearly was asked about you on stage at Reunion. I don't know if you remember that. And I said, I feel like Stormi represents what Love and Marriage Huntsville is. That's not something I would say about somebody I got a problem with. I know Miss Betty, she had something to say. I didn't know there was an issue. I would like to be privy to what the issue was.
Something about a secret recording.
Mel went live after one of the show aired. She tweeted that someone secretly recorded her, talking about Martell.
I don't have any feelings pertaining to who Martell.
So she made it quite clear to Stormi that she was not talking about her. And Miss Betty knows. This lady right here is always under attack every time. And look at this girl right here smiling, going on there snitching with Martell, and got the nerve to be smiling. That's why Melody don't trust her.
People took that and ran with it, saying it was Stormi. At any time, you could have came in and said, no, it wasn't Stormi. You didn't do this.
I'll be honest, Miss Betty, people say a lot about me every day, all day. But, I can apologize to you if you were offended by a tweet that I did. I can apologize to you for that.
Oh, let me shut you down with this. Now shut up.
Now, that woman was totally out of place. Out of place with this girl. She is so out of pocket, out of place. Betty's going to be the downfall of this woman company. Now, Kyle on your neck already. Kyle on your neck, Stormi. And Betty on your neck. Betty act like she jealous over her daughter. She don't want her daughter to progress. Sometimes I don't know what that is. I've never seen a mother that will come out and sabotage her own daughter's brain. Melody, she sits there so graciously, and she never disrespect this lady. But Melody got a word for her. She tired of this.
Before, and I look at who you hanging out with, of course I'm gonna be like, oh man, that's where that's coming from. And some of that happened the second half of this season where I called it straight out. Called it straight to the carpet, baby. Come to the carpet with it. Cause so that's what I say. Let people hang out with whoever they want to hang out with. Let people be friends with whoever they want to be friends with. And a lot of times people love to follow what they think looks like, I don't know, success, or I don't know. But I say let people have their friends, but you just watch how they move with you. Now, if they start moving differently with you, if they start, saying stuff about you that they ain't never said about you, but they over here hanging with your ops, then you have a problem. That's when the problem comes in. And like I said, I'm not going to say too much, but y'all will see it the second half. And if y'all don't see it the second half, I'll come here and I'll be addressing it just like I am now. And give y'all all the real. Let's see. What do you hope for the future of LAMH? I don't have a hope for the future of LAMH. I ain't got no hope for it. None. I have no hope. I have no ideas. I have no nothing. See, here's the thing. There was this whole melometer-driven thing this whole season, y'all, that was so whack to me. But the fact of the matter is, we didn't want to come to, and listen, I want people to know a lot of what I'm saying is not at the cast members on this show, okay? Because, whatever. But literally it was, we didn't come because we this, or we're scared, or we was this, or we was that. Listen, the fact of the matter is y'all was trying to get y'all's contracts together, okay? If one know you were scared to come, you weren't filming it because you was trying to get your contract together. You was trying to get your contract together. Now, I would have appreciated it being kept a buck more of that when that conversation happened versus them leading y'all to be talking about y'all was scared to come because of some millimeters when I know that y'all weren't filming right now because of contract stuff. Stop. And how do I know? Because I was working to help find y'all replacements. That's how I know. So, listen, what we not gonna do in 2024.
So I felt like this was an ambush by Carlos because Carlos invited this woman on the stage. Melody this is the only reunion where I saw Melody just having a great time. She wasn't going to let anybody bother her. And who he bring out? Stormi. And that other guy's supposed to be her cousin, you guys. Let's listen to what's going on right here.
Why are you talking to me? Why are you talking to me?
Okay, Miss Betty, I want to hear from
me.
Okay, Miss Betty, 1 second,
Look,
my baby.
I don't know what y'all gonna have.
So this old lady come on the stage just to attack Melody, you guys. Just to attack Melody. Melody does not have any dealing with this woman. Now, Stormi goes on about that harassment charge that I put on her, harassment, disorderly conduct charge, trying to blame Mel for her mouth. There's consequences to everything that you do, Stormi, and that's where your consequences for cussing me out and threatening me with a pow-pow. Well, here's go Miss Betty again, attacking Melody.
She ain't having with me.
Okay, Miss Betty.
Hit the floor, on the floor, whatever you want it to be, Miss Betty. Whatever. Yeah, whatever.
Miss Betty, I want to hear from Stormi. Your daughter, okay? Go ahead, Stormi.
I like you. I do. I always have. What?
No, she don't, Melody. She lying.
The whole tweet situation, I do feel like that got a little out of hand. And it could have been like real back in, before it even got crazy. Because sometimes, like Tiffany, she leaving right now. You know what I'm saying? Because get too hard. When you build something and when you work really, really hard for something, and you know, because you built this. You did. I don't know how.
Oh, so you acknowledge that she built this. Oh, wow, that must have slipped out of her mouth. But you better get your mama. Get your mama.
It just disintegrated between you and I, but I don't want it to be made into this thing. It's because my mama didn't like you, because that's just not the truth. You don't like me, I don't like you. We're good.
I never said I don't like you, and it's okay if you don't like me. God bless you. It's okay. You don't know me to not like me, Miss Betty. Shame on you.
I don't.
Shame on you. Be an example.
That's right. You know, here is a young lady has to tell this old woman to be example. This woman is a fool. I don't know why Carlos love to bring these type of people on Love and Marriage Huntsville, but he just do. That's just maybe his environment that he like wretched. That's why he named his show Messy Monday. This woman is so disrespectful.
At first I said I didn't like your ways,
It's okay, grow
but
up.
now it's just you.
Where do things stand between the two of you now?
I honestly, even after the whole day, I have respect for y'all. Y'all have done some amazing and that's just what it is.
Right.
That's it, you guys. That's the ending of the show. Well, y'all, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for just, y'all know when I didn't know when I had that vision that I was going to be blessed today. Well, the angel never did tell me where the blessing was to come from. You know, all blessing, not just money. He said that I was going to be blessed right there in my chat today, and I was. The blessing was when you guys just was on it with the Black History. This is the first time this ever happened to me. So my vision was right. I said, I don't know what they gonna bless me with money. I just could never imagine, because most of the time I do Black history. It just seems like I just go out the other ear when I'm teaching. But you guys really blessed me today with this Black history. And I'm telling those angels, thank you for showing me that. Thank you. Yeah. So sometimes when we think about blessing, it's not always money, y'all. Now, blessing can come in other form. And I felt like I was blessed today. Pinky, you weren't here earlier, but that chat was tearing me up. They were talking and talking and talking. I couldn't hardly get to the commentary because they were so into the Black history. And I had a vision before I woke up that I was going to be blessed by my chat today. And they did it too. They came in for me. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all.
Well, let me just say this. Good morning to you, BT. I'm happy to see you as happy as I am. And also, everybody in the chat, thank you for blessing Black Titanic by communicating back with her on her Black history. She loves it.
Queen Common Sense that she usually chat back on Black History. Said, yes, you do. Yeah, when she's here, she probably most likely to be the only one. But today I had a house full. She said she working. Cheryl Howard, what's up? Cheryl Howard. Hey, Pinky, can you talk to them? I'm going to get something out of my vault. So just talk about whatever to the people. Or you want to read whatever you want to read, some of they whatever they saying in the chat. It's whatever you want to do. I'm coming right back.
I got you. Thank you. Go ahead. Let me just say hi to everybody. Hi, Cheryl. I see you just came in. Cheryl Howard. Hi, Queen Common Sense and TNT. Thank you, guys. I see Mary White. Yes, everybody. Linda Gamble, I'm so happy to see you. And DG, I'm so happy. And Babs, I'm happy to see everybody. Capricorn, hello, everybody. Let me just say this. And Greta Lee, yes, I am. I'm glad to see Linda Gamble back. But let me just say this. On the show, I think it went over my head too when Melanie said that, you know, how she's not doing nothing. Whatever her words were about the show. I'm glad she let us know and about how she feels and what she thinks, and more so trying to act like the melometers don't do what they do. If y'all look at the numbers, the ratings, if we wasn't there to promote, to watch this show, it would have been in the toilet long time ago. But it's in the toilet now. It's been in the toilet, but it'd have been in the toilet a long time ago because we got tired of his nasty, conniving, little sniggering butt long time ago. I know I did. I got tired. I just couldn't stand the man on stage grinding in his chair on the reunion with his legs wide open. It just runs me crazy. It just runs my blood hot when I see that. I can't stand that. That just looks filth to me. But anyway, I just can't get that picture out of my head. That's, oh Lord, it's just too much for me. Okay, well, grown men to be acting like that. But anyway, and lusting after some other man on the show that was married. Oh Lord, that's just pitiful. But anyway.
Anyway, I'm back.
Okay, I'm glad you need to take over because I'm about to go there with somebody and I don't want to go there.
Girl, that's what you're up here for.
Oh, I've been trying to see. I try to stay good. I'm always good and I try. But let me just say this part. For Marceau to say that, talk about the millimeters, like we don't bring nothing to the show. He wouldn't even have a job right now. He don't have a job because the show is no show. And then for Black to be canceled, Black is canceled, the show is canceled. He don't have a job. Him and Tisha don't have a job because Marceau, you got to remember, he is not a contractor. Those are a bunch of lies. He may have been trying to do some work, trying to make himself look like a contractor, but we already found out, and I already proven that those was lies in the first place. And Tisha she's not doing no realtor. She's no realtor or own a realty company. This woman ain't nothing but lies, and she don't have no 3 degrees. That's a lie. Show it to me if you got 3 degrees. I want to see because you're dumb as. But let me just say this. They better all be looking for a job because if you living in that tiny old house that you renovated and it still look like a shack sitting on the corner across the street from that, what is that, Shell, some type of service station or some type of pull-in place. I can't remember what it was on the corner. Y'all need to be, oh Lord, don't let me say those words. I'm trying to say words that's proper, not words that I really want to say because I don't want to get this not monetized. So I got to be good because my mind is going there right now. But that house looked like crap. So let you know he is nothing but a scammer, guys. Do not believe this man what he says, okay? Do not believe him. If you want to believe him, go ahead. You're gutable anyway. So, but don't believe this crap that he's pulling. They all need to look for a job. Martell with his demon voice self, need to look for a job. He is pitiful. All of them are pitiful. And Nell don't have the money y'all think she have. Nell perpetrating the fraud. They may have had it. Nell is hanging by a thread with her finances right now. She is hanging by a thread. Yes, I said it. Nell is perpetrating a fraud right now with her ops looking butt. I always had speculations about her for the longest, for I don't know when, ever since Tiffany's baby shower. But before they even baby shower, I had eyes on her. I just couldn't say anything, but y'all, she's on my yes list. Yes, she is. And that ugly woman there, Betty, that ain't nothing but a demon walking. That woman, she looked like a demon, a snake. Can't nobody tell me anything good about that hateful woman. And what, Martell and supposed to be in court on the in our beautiful mail, October the 9th.
Yeah. Let me put this up. I'm gonna explain this right here. And
Okay.
all right, here I go. I've got to make it big.
Okay.
Okay, so this y'all see who that is, that content creator. So I'm always over there with her. But my name came up with Misty 2000K. Now I'm a content creator, and I do know that one thing about being a content creator, people come into your chat and say things. So this has nothing to do with this content creator. She has nothing to do with what this woman said in her chat. Y'all help me figure out what this woman is saying about me. She said, I also have some inside scoop about Stormy Place. My stepson was working for her during that time. BT came back. But I really can't say what all he said on here. But baby, it was not all she be saying. So is she talking about me or is she talking about this woman? I'm read it one more time, y'all. Y'all make me understand what this woman's saying. Mr. 2000 was over there at this content creator. I love this content creator. It's not against her. I also have some inside scoop about Stormy Place. My stepson was working for her during the time BT came by. But I really can't say what all he said on here. But baby, it's not all she be saying. So what I want to know, you guys, what do y'all think? Do y'all think she's talking about? Well, I just want to say this. Let me take this down. I just want to say that if you're going to be talking about me, I don't know, you're going to be, if this meant to be talking about me behind the scenes, but whatever you say, make sure it's factual. Make sure you dealing with facts. When you talk, whatever you saying to that content creator behind the scene about me, make sure you dealing with facts. That's all I got to say to you, Miss 2000. What do y'all think she's saying? Was she talking about Stormy saying something else or me? I couldn't figure whether she said that was Stormy saying something else or what. I couldn't figure it out. What you think? Hello, you still there?
I was muted. Oh, what did I think about that woman?
Yeah, let me read it one more time to you. I also have some inside scoop about Stormy Place. My stepson was working for her during the time BT came back. But I really can't say what all she said or he said on here. But baby, it was not all she be saying.
That I think that woman just making up ish, just to start something. She's just making up ish. She's a troll, and I think that she was sent by Stormy or her team or something, her people, and she's starting ish. She wants to try to stir up stuff, to direct the energy from how well Mel did in her TikTok to focus on mess again, to try to distract people from that. Because Stormy is upset that Mel did such a wonderful job. So she had to bring up something that she threw out at the girls' trip when she brought up you doing the girls' trip. So I think that woman she's a paid person by Stormy, allegedly, in my opinion, or she just a gullible little troll just trying to stir up stuff. That's all.
Okay, now can you Stormy like is in her feelings, right? This is about the TikTok. She came out, she pissed off about the TikTok. Y'all know Stormy's a this is what's can you see that to read that or do I need to
try? Let me just
can I make it big so you can see?
I can see it.
Okay, okay, go ahead.
It said, I've been tagged in multiple posts today saying that this didn't happen regardless of what the media says. Shaking my head. I was the first, not the first Black woman, which is I was the first, caps, not the first Black woman, etc. Just simple, the first caps. And it was done in 5.5 hours in June. And I always been excited about it because I knew the data, the learning, etc., will open the doors for so many other small brands. And that's why I do what I do. After this live, I have been on September. Oh, after this live, I have exactly what she said. After this live, I have been on September 27. September the 27th is not here unless you're talking about last year. I've been
No, well, she's supposed to be doing a live Friday.
okay. Well, she just got it wrong. She acting like she already done it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have on September the 27th, I'll have one goal, and that's to help others have their first 6-figure or 7-figure live. Girl, get out of here.
Well, she, feelings caused her, Kyle came along and Melody was just, she was not throwing shade. She was just telling what her experience. Melody said that one of the TikTok agency that contacted her is the same agency that deal with this lady named Mandy. Mandy was the first one to make 1.6 million. So that upset her. Melody was just stating facts. It has nothing to do with her. But yeah, the lady that hired Melody is the one that dealt with Mandy. Mandy came here 1.6 million. So she all in her feeling. Let me go to part 2. That's not she had. Okay, and here you go. Yes, there you go. Can you see that?
Yes. Part 2 says there's currently only two of us in the United States who have been able to hit a 7-figure live, with me being the only English speaking creator. Oh my Lord. She can't even speak English. Oh my God.
Stormi and her feelings, man. Y'all ain't finna push her to the side. She talking about me, go ahead on.
Okay. And I think that should change. That's why if you ever meet me or ask for advice, I will always say, get on TikTok. Nobody, how can she give anybody advice? How is the one that was, Lord of my. Okay. The next goal I set for myself is teaching and helping a creator, brands and have successful lives, and encouraging brands to get on the platform. It's the place to be, plain and simple. It's somewhat a blue sea right now. It turns redder every day, but it's kind of still blue at the moment. Oh my God. I'm going to have to read this and mute myself because I'm about to curse about Black Titanic. I can't take it. I'm going to mute myself when I get through, okay? Because I don't want to. I'm trying my best. As for now, making sure y'all tune in to my Mega Live, September the 27th. It will be historical. I'll be working on this one since, she's been working on this one since June 1. Okay, I'm gonna mute now because I can't take it.
Okay, let me make it right so I can read it because you kept chopping up on me and you get mad.
Well, I'll read it straight through. I'll read it straight through.
I do. I got it. Go on. I got it. There's this.
I'm not gonna read no more again. Bye.
All right, then. You pissed off over there. You said you need a minute. You want to read it. Then.
No, I just can't take Stormi. I'm going to be nice because it's your platform. So okay. I try to be nice. So I'm going to mute myself because my mind is no.
Okay. Well, Stormi, you guys, Stormi is in her feelings. She said she really feeling a certain kind of way. It done ticked her off. The real deal is that Melody is over there on TikTok. So why else would she come forward? You got that $1.1 million. We ain't nobody trying to take that away from you. But because she see Melody over there, she got to come forward and say, don't forget me over here. I am the first. But anyway, Canvas Girl Beauty says there's currently only 2 of us in the United States who have been able to hit a 7-figure live with me being the only English-speaking creator. And I think that should change. That's why if you ever meet me or ask for advice, I always say, get on TikTok. The next goal I'll set for myself is teaching and helping creators brands have successful lives and encouraging brands to get on the platform. Well, I sure hope you can teach them how to stay out of that courtroom. It's the place to be plain and simple. It's somewhat a blue sea right now. It turns redder every day, but it's kind of still blue at the moment. As for now, make sure y'all tune into my mega live September the 17th. It will be historical. I've been working since June 1. Yeah, so that's it. She in her feelings, y'all. She saw Mel over there on TikTok. And she came for, I knew she was coming out. And guess who else came out? Bedbug came out too. Bedbug came out swinging with her little bags. She came out too. I knew Stormi was coming out, and I knew Bedbug was coming out. So I'm going to keep it moving right here. You still there? Or she gone?
Yes, I'm still here. I'm just muted.
Okay. Yeah, y'all probably already seen this, but I just I just got to do this because Marceau, you ain't finna get away with somebody just brushing over what you doing to those people in Huntsville. Now, Marceau came to us and told us that everybody was hating on him, right? Y'all know that, right? He did videos after videos after video. First, it's the melometers. Got him shut down. The melometers called it. Y'all know, everybody know that in Huntsville is illegal to gamble. He gonna try to do gamble anyway. It's illegal to gamble in Huntsville. You can't even go to the grocery store and buy them little scratch-off tickets in Huntsville. Yeah, it's considered the Bible Belt, so they still behind time, y'all. They still behind time, but no, not my soul. He gonna advertise all on TV. What about a year or two ago that they gonna have a casino, and then y'all, I should show y'all that I filmed that. I rode past that. He had a bunch of sheets divided up to be, it was just look so tacky, but a bunch of sheets or some little regular dirty sheets all around each table. Like, oh, I can't describe it. I'm gonna put it up one day for y'all to see because I got that.
Trying to make the place look classy by having those sheets all over.
There was sheets for each table had a sheet, and they were separated because that's supposed to be your VIP. It's like about 10 tables out there with sheets all. I mean, real sheets, y'all. They could have went and bought some new sheets, but whatever sheets they had at home, they had sheets at the front to block the sun out. That's what they had. You couldn't, instead of buying a real tent or something, they didn't do it. They had just did a homemade. But anyway, so he got shut down for gambling, but he blamed that on the melometers. Y'all remember? He blamed that, said the melometers called. Every time they get something happen, they blamed it on the melometers. And then the last closing of Black, finally he said the melometer. Then he said a usury tax. And then he said the church people were hating on him and the church leaders. We come to find out that they embraced this man. This man lying on the church, lying on the deacon board, the sisters, the church, the pastor, the neighbors, everybody up in there try to embrace him. As a matter of fact, the church tried to have to let him rent that parking lot out. But what happened? Let's read this, y'all. So this is why he mad at these people. Because they trashed their parking lot up, and he mad because they won't allow him to come back on their property. Oh, so talking to Michael Scott, y'all know that big, huge one. That's that brother. You are right. We are brothers, and nothing will ever change that. But if you saw the pictures of how the parking lot looked at with empty liquor bottles, people puke. Oh my God, they had to clean up somebody else. Puke, y'all. People puked on their clothes and left their clothes in the parking lot. Church parking lot. Y'all, and also, I didn't tell y'all that there's another statement. If you read on what other people are saying, in the congregation, and condoms be out there too. All the church asked was to clean up the parking lot after the use, and that wasn't done. So that's why the church said we wouldn't allow anyone to use our parking space again, because all they had to do was clean up before Sunday. Yes, clean up before Sunday. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. They got abatement charges. Abatement charge is waste, pollution, just nasty when you keep your place nasty outside and the state come in and fine you. So they have abatement charges because it's documented. But they don't keep their own property clean. Mm-hmm. But for him to go up there and call the name of the church too, I guess he didn't think church people were going to be on watching the social media. I'm going to tell y'all about that church. That church goes from generation to generation to generation, decade. Every time somebody die out in the church, they train their children. Each generation take on the leadership of that church. That's just how long that church been out there. That church been a foundation for a lot of people as far as things you need, like the utility bill paid when you get down and out. They told you even gas money. Sometimes people be having a hard time. They go there. Then Michael gonna turn around and say that this man do a lot for the community. Talking about Marcel. Well, I like to see them receipts where he do a lot for the community. That's what I like to see. What you think, Pinky?
Me too. He don't have no receipts because how you got receipts when you're scamming people?
Oh yeah, I wonder if I don't want to call him a scam. I wonder if I can back on and keep talking. See if I can
yeah. One lady did call him a scammer. There it is at the bottom.
There. Read that.
He has done nothing but scam. There are receipts for that too, sir, all over the internet. I know people personally that have he has scammed. So with that being said, God don't bless no mess. A person who does everything for profit is not a person blessing their community. Check mark on that.
Yep, ain't nothing good gonna happen to them. Nothing good. Just build them with the church people, build them with the neighbors, build them with the Apple House. Now the Apple House it's a bunch of sorority that's been up there a long time too. You go to Apple House and like book events at the Apple House, right? That's there too, across the street by the church. Now they are decent people, but Martell lied and said that they towed their car. They showed proof that it wasn't the church that towed their car. It was the Apple House. The Apple House towed the car. So, this man all on TV. I mean on social media, how low can you get to be picking and bullying? Got the big old, all them brothers, them Scott's brother, bullying those people. And most of those people in that church are elders, y'all. So I guess they feel free, like Stormi feel free with me, think that because you're an elder, I can bully you. And ain't nothing gonna happen to you. And that's what I want to tell you too, Stormi. You're up there on TV crying and shit, talking about you was arrested. Well, you was arrested because you threatened to pow me. That's why they arrested you. There's consequences and stuff that you do. You so used to cussing people out and doing what you want to do to people, and don't nothing happen to you. But you thought you was going to cuss me out that day and I was going to go home and lay down. I really was. I was so ashamed. But when I got back to the house, she all on social media cussing me out. Nobody would have never knew about that incident, but it backfired on her butt. Because she thought that what she did was okay to cuss me out, or cuss her elder out. Her mammy wasn't even there. Her mama come up in there. I heard they trying to pretend like her mama was there. Girl, I had been alone. She crying. Is she still out there? I was watching that at home on TV when she said that, y'all. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she trying to pretend like I was still sitting out there. Yeah, but I was at home. Yeah. Stay in the neighborhood. Stay 5 minutes away from there. from that warehouse. That's how close I was. All right, y'all, I'm getting ready to go. I told you I'm probably gonna have to find a job. I don't know how long I'm gonna be doing this, y'all. I'm gonna have to go back to work. Pinky.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's I don't know.
Yeah. I'll be over here like I've been on last 2 weeks. I think I got $3.99. That was from Queen. Was that about a week or two ago? So I'm
Mhm.
not. I can't do this. I gotta try to get my little job. All right, I'm gonna say y'all got my new cash app is $ Titanic. Maybe y'all will bless me today. But here comes Cheryl. When I do classes like this, they not gonna monetize me, but I still just be hoping that y'all will give me some. Queen always throw me something. Queen gave me some money. I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I got $3. I sit up here for 2 hours and might get $3, probably $0, but that's just how it is. Dragonfly is black. Is $ Titanic 65. DG. No, that cash app was down. You must have sent my cash app change is $. I don't know how to give it back to you because the cash app was changed to $ Titanic 65. And thank you, baby. If you said cash app, thank you. It was the old cash app. Oh, no, I'm not there. I don't know how to get back on that. I don't know what my granddaughter was playing with my phone and it just disappeared. Well, can you know how to get it back, refund it back to yourself, or do I have to refund it back? I don't know how to do that, DJ.
Have one of your grandkids to help you. They know how to do all that stuff.
Yeah, but I'm not on Black Titanic no more. That's some that girl was playing with my phone and deleted that thing.
Oh, okay.
Your little niece.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, she was playing with the phone.
She was probably trying to call me or watch my videos.
Yeah. So it's $65 and DG. Oh my God.
Well, Shirley's up here.
Okay. Cheryl, go on. I'm talking to the people now.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Mama. How you doing, babe?
I'm doing good. You? Glad to see you.
I'm good. Glad to see you too.
Yeah.
Well,
Queen said something. She put your cash app in the chat. Black Tie. No, Queen said something. I didn't see the link.
Oh, Queen, it's just type in Black Titanic and it you could just type in Black Titanic, Queen, and I'm still gonna pop up as Earth Journey, officially Black Titanic. Okay. Just make sure you know when you see me, it's 3 of them that came up under me. That's why I put it like that. All right, you see my auntie. The old picture still up there, so you'll know it's me. Oh, she said, I mean a link for the panel. Oh, okay. Go on, y'all. What's up?
Grand Rising. Grand Rising. How you doing, Bob?
Grand Rising, Cheryl.
Good. Grand Rising. Yeah, we're talking about yeah, I know. Stormi the first to do it. She lying. She ain't the first to do it. Body glaze been out way before she was thought about.
Oh,
I don't know where she get that lie from. I know she lying.
It sure is. That shocked me. They sell it for $6 too.
Yeah, and I heard body glaze was out years before she was even thought about. So
And she didn't even switch the containers. The same containers too.
Right. I agree when they say Alibaba. I agree. I agree with it. At the end of the day, could have allegedly, in my opinion, white labeled it. Who knows? With her, she ain't the first who did it, and she won't be the last. At the end of the day, all this she copying off Mel, copying off her. Mel is not copying off her. Mel doesn't want no lawsuits Mel don't want to be in and out of court. People suing her. People get their products on time. Unlike her, people still right now want to know where are their products.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see how is there any copying going on. She didn't have any celebrities on her TikTok live. Mel did. So I see a big difference. This, she's not trying to be like her. Who want to be like Stormi? Nobody. Hopefully, allegedly, and in my opinion, she's leaving the show. I pray she is. Bye. At the end of the day.
Okay, let's welcome
That's
Queen
it.
right quick. Hey,
Hi,
Queen.
Queen.
Hi,
Hey
Queen.
everybody. Hi
Hello.
Pinky. Hi Black
Hi, how
Titanic.
you doing,
Hello.
sweetie?
I was looking at
Hello.
you and your ferocious dog over there. Your
You,
dangerous dog.
you see my bully? You see my bully? He bullying me, y'all.
I saw it.
Trying
I'm
to get
watching.
me.
Okay, you guys, y'all know Queen Common Sense is a content creator. Let me put this up here so they'll know how to find what they have to type in. She should have more people over there than what she had. Y'all get on over there and support her. All right, go ahead on, Queen.
Oh, I hope everybody's blessed and protected. We got this ugly storm coming, so nail everything down, y'all, and I'm praying. But yeah, I'm you know how I feel about the church. I grew up like most of us in a very organized churchy church, and that's out of this world. It's not that I didn't expect it, right? I knew he was going to show his natural moon eventually outwardly to those people, because that's how churches are when they're established like that in a well seasoned neighborhood. They don't mind helping anybody if they're churching the right way. And those people are really sweet people. I don't have to say that, but I got a couple people I know around there too, and they're really good people over there. So, it is what it is. And, pastor has to clap back. So I am very proud of that, to see church people coming together to drive out the right type of devil, if you will, because there's so much of infighting in the churches that we've, hearts broken, people leaving their church home because of the nastiness that's coming from within. So I'm glad now that the tide is turning and the church folks are actually coming together to get rid of who they should be getting rid of. He just needs to really just go, swallow a what, where. I wish I could say what I really want to say, but we know he's touched. We know he got problems, and if he don't, because elder people got grown kids that got hands. Okay, so just leave it right there. Like he can get froggy if he want to. Some of them people's sons are gonna come up out the deacon board, not the choir. Okay, just because we saved don't mean we can't fight. Okay. So that's how I feel about that. And little Stormy, you need to really move around, because nobody cares about your fake chemist and your fake whatever. Like you don't have a chemist. You get that stuff wholesale somewhere. Just stop. Every time somebody celebrates their victory, don't mean it's a dig at you. That's like little third grade stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm be quiet, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just I don't like Stormy. I don't like her. I don't like her.
Me neither.
Me either.
Okay, thank you. Hold on, y'all. Thank you, Mary. While she's speaking of Stormy and what she said about you. Okay, thank you. I didn't know. I didn't say nothing negative. I just was confused. Okay, thank you for clearing that up, and give my regards to her. Okay, go ahead on, y'all. Okay, so what do y'all think about Melody, Miss Nail right now? Do y'all feel like Miss Nail is kind of turning on Melody, or what?
I never trusted her from day one. Never trusted Nell, especially after Mel asked her not to pair her up with that cockroach Martell, and she continues to do so. And then you're coming into places where she's celebrating her name change ceremony, talking about Martell. Then she says she's a mentor and a counselor. I mean, she couldn't even keep her own man in the household and keep the peen in his pants. So how can she be anybody's mentor when her husband was out there cheating and running around allegedly? So I don't know where she gets this mentor counselor from. She's nobody's mentor. I'm sorry. Otherwise, she would have been able to put a leash on her husband while he was out there doing his thing. So I don't consider her being a mentor to me. I mean, I sometimes I feel like she's more on Martell's side than Melody's. I'll be honest. I don't believe she's. I don't. But honestly, I don't believe she's on Melody's side.
She never been on Melody's side.
She never was. She never was, in my opinion.
Mm-mm.
I don't think so. I'm
No,
sorry.
never,
So
never. I think that
never,
she
never.
doesn't want to really expose herself like Marceau and them did. She's still
Mm-hmm.
fighting that fence riding energy. I never liked her either. I think that she is an idiot. Sorry, not sorry. And Melody called her out. And you know what happened when you call the devil by their name? What happened? We already know that's an explosion. People have little emotional Tourette's, start bleeding all over the place. Oh my God, how dare you check me?
Mm-hmm.
You need to go on somewhere. She was never Melody's
Nope.
friend. She just was reaping the benefits of a wealthy friend, just like a lot of people do, just freeloading off of her clout. Melody and Martell, when they were married, Melody built up that Holt and Holt reputation better than Nell's reputation in that town. Everybody will tell you that. So it is what it is.
Okay, yeah, I was getting ready to go. I'm getting ready to close. I'm tired.
Okay.
It's 2 hours and 32 minutes. So I'm gone, you guys. Thank you, guys.
All right. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
love
you,
y'all.
Queen.
Thanks for letting me come up. Miss Black Titanic. Thanks for letting me come up.
Okay, thank you, y'all.
Bye.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye. Everybody. Bye.
Hey, Mary White, glad to see you. Later, y'all.